All right, folks. Welcome to Quest Group News Radio. I'm your host, Mr. D Quest. Now, please don't forget to hit that like button, share button, and subscribe button, since it allows us to get the news out on a daily basis and cover these stories how we cover them. So please, folks, make sure you hit the like button, share button, and subscribe button. Okay, now let's break some news. A rhino poacher was killed by an elephant and eaten by lions when he was illegally out there poaching rhinos. Now let me say this again for those of y'all that didn't understand. Some dude and his friends got drunk, went out to kill some rhinos, and this dude wound up getting killed by an elephant instead. You can't make this up, folks. Now, a man suspected of being a rhino poacher was killed last week by an elephant, and his remains was devoured by a pride of lions at a South African park, officials said. Rangers at Kruger National Park and other searchers found only a human skull and a pair of pants, the park said in a statement on Friday. News reports also state that 4 of the dead man's accomplices were eventually arrested for poaching. The man's accomplices told his relatives that they had been in the park to poach rhinos on Tuesday night when he was killed by an elephant. A search party, including rangers on foot and members of the park's air wing, searched the area that was described by the family but could not find the man's body because the light was fading, the statement said. Searchers found the remains on Thursday morning. Now, last July, rangers and police officers said that as many as 3 men suspected of being rhino poachers had been killed by lions at the South African Game Preserve that year. It was also noted that rhino horns are worth about $9,000 per pound in Asia, driving a lucrative and illicit trade. It is a prized ingredient in traditional Chinese medicine and is considered a status symbol. Okay, folks, now let's break this down real quick. Now, first of all, y'all know me. I'm not out here to laugh at nobody's death because I don't want to die. And I don't want you guys to die. I don't want nobody to die. I want everybody to live life, be happy, until it's time to go. Okay, but let's break this down. This dude and his friends, right, they got drunk. Now, I'm not saying they drink, but they probably got drunk, right, or high, and had some idea, okay, yeah, we're going to go poaching some rhinos this week. Now, they went to one of those national parks in South Africa where the land is preserved for the animals, okay? So you got elephants, lions, you got rhinos, you got all types of animals out there that the park is preserved for. That way they can live their life and do their nature thing without being worried about, without worrying about things, right? Now, these dudes, they took it upon themselves. I guess they was hunting for rhinos because, like the story says, rhino horns are worth, $9,000 a pound. So I'm pretty sure those things weigh a decent amount. So they was out there to poach and get money. Maybe sell the rhino horns, maybe use the other parts of the rhinos to hang up on a wall or whatever. One of those big game type of dudes where they hunt big game. Now, the game is meant to be preserved, and that's why the park was made, to give that section of the land to the big game animals. All right, so now the only reason why I said they may have been drinking, because how you do that, folks? You out there, y'all prepared. Y'all came with y'all guns, y'all came with y'all camping equipment, y'all came with everything that big hunters come for when they poaching rhinos. Maybe it was taking place at night because poaching is illegal, so it could have been one of those night activity things, or maybe they was just in a section during the day. Now, it had to have been during the day because by the time light started fading, so it could have been during the day and night. I'm not sure. But anyway, how does an elephant sneak up on you? That's a little bit confusing to me. Now, it's not like you walking the street, you're looking at your phone while you're crossing the street and wham, you get hit by a bus or a truck. Because that's a big object that's coming, but you're not paying attention because you're looking at your phone while crossing the street, which is pretty dangerous when they get hit by a big bus. So that's understandable as far as how a big bus could hit you. But how can a big elephant come through and sneak up on you while you sneaking up on something else? Y'all out there doing the sneaking. The elephant wasn't sneaking. The elephant was just living life. Maybe looking for vegetation, maybe looking for peanuts, maybe looking for whatever. That elephant was just living life. Okay, and y'all the ones that's preying on the animals. They wasn't out there praying for you. They wasn't preying on y'all. Now, maybe the lions was, but the lions, I don't think the lions was around at that time. Because he was killed by the elephant first and then taken off by the lions after his body couldn't be found. So maybe he wasn't all the way dead. Maybe he was still kind of moving after the elephant. I guess the elephant ramped him. Okay, hit him, knocked him over, maybe stepped on him, kicked him a couple of times. You know how elephants, I guess that's how they kill. They knock you down and then they take their front paws and kind of stomp you out, I guess. All right, so maybe dude was still kind of half alive, but they couldn't find the body. So I'm like, hold on, what was your friends at where all this took place? Because y'all said he got hit, y'all said he got killed by an elephant, couldn't find the body, and then later on when they found the body, it was suggested that the body was eaten by the lions. But if y'all was all together out there, once he got hit by the elephant, where was you guys at? Was he out there taking a leak, using a bathroom while you guys was in a tent, preparing y'all mission or drinking, you know, and he went out, I'll be right back, I'm going to the bathroom. And then next thing you know, the elephant just came out. Was they shooting their guns and the elephant got scared and came out of nowhere and just knocked them over and killed them? But if so, where was his friends at? So that's the little bit part that's still confusing to me. I'm not a big game hunter or a poacher, so I don't know how they set up. I don't know if one guy go on that side, you go on that side, everybody get an angle, you know, and whoever could get the score gets the score. Okay, so, but definitely kudos to the elephant. Like I said, I'm not laughing at this man's dude death because I don't want to die. I don't want nobody to die. But definitely kudos to the elephant because the elephant seen something was wrong. Okay, the elephant felt something was wrong. Maybe that dude went to shoot the elephant like, hey, while we out here poaching, hey, shoot the elephant as well. Maybe he set up to do something like that, you know, or maybe he seen a rhino that he was setting up to get. Okay, and then the elephant just came out of nowhere and just surprised him. All right, so anyway, shout out to the elephant, you know, for saving his own life because that elephant could have been next. Okay, plus these guys may think about it the next time they want to go out poaching and be like, nah, forget it. You know what I mean? But how many drinks you need to not see an elephant and y'all in an open land? This is open safari land, you know what I mean? I mean, at least from National Geographic's, the way I see it, these parks are like open land, you know, so in order for that elephant to sneak out on you like that, you must have been drinking. All right, so definitely, if he was drinking, leave them drugs alone, people, and stop poaching, man. Get up out of there. Those animals ain't do nothing to you. Ain't no need for you to go over there. Now, if you want to go camp out and just live that lifestyle, like let's just go camp and hang out with the animals. Let's go sightseeing our own way, you know, and just have some fun with it. Okay, cool. I wouldn't even be mad if you just tranquilize the animal for a quick second, take your pictures, and then let them wake up and go back on their way. Just like how people do when they go fishing. They'll catch a fish. Okay, yeah, we got the fish, put it in water, and then they throw it back. Now, of course, you can't really be out there tranquilizing animals as well because by the time you leave, another animal could come or animals will start setting up. Lion see big elephant down, something's down. Lion ain't playing, so I don't really recommend tranquilizing them either, but anything's better than out there killing them, cutting them up, selling their horns, you know what I mean, putting their heads on in your cabin, stuffing them, you know, and putting them on your wall, your cabin wall and stuff like that. So anyway, shout out to the animals, you know what I mean, for doing what they had to do because these people was out there doing wrong. Okay, so I don't even think the elephant really wanted to kill a dude. I think the elephant probably got caught by surprise. Okay, or maybe the elephant had calves, you know, had babies around and was just protecting its territory and surprised dude out of nowhere. So now that's another thing. Everybody knows China's buying these horns up for $9,000 a pound, but somebody's letting these joints slide, man. Somebody's letting a lot of that go on, but this is big preserved park, so you can sneak in anywhere, so I can't say, but somebody knows something. So anyway, that's really our thoughts for right now. You know what I mean? So let's go to some quick questions and comments and get up on out of here. Hi, Quest, I can't stand poachers. Yeah, definitely, man. I can't stand poachers either. You know, That's like just messing with people that's just minding their own business. I can't stand people like that, and they really need to stop doing that. Now, if you're in a community where, like, let's say you're in India and you got Bengal tigers that's running around snatching up the villagers and killing them. Now, that's a reason to go out there and hunt some of those animals. Same with Florida, alligators, crocodiles is running around snatching up your dogs and cats coming in the community. Then that's kind of a reason to get out there and try to round up as many as you can and maybe catch them and take them further out to where they're not near the community. Now, Bengal tigers, you probably have to kill them down because they're going to come back regardless. You know what I mean? But that's the only way I condone being out there when it's overpopulated in communities, when they're overpopulating in communities and they're coming in the community, snatching up your kids, snatching up your dogs and stuff like that. That's when it's time, to get out there and start hunting something. But, to travel out, you and your friends traveling out, taking planes or going into these different reserve parks and just going out there just to catch and kill just because you got nothing else to do. Yeah, I don't like them either, man. Okay, next question. What if his friends killed him? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. What if his friends set him up? Now, let's talk about this for a second, people. What if his friends went out there, one of them was messing with his wife or he was messing with one of their wives, and it was like, all right, somebody set him up out there. Give him a little dose of something, slip a little something in his drink, a little GHB, knock him out, let an elephant run him over. By the time we get back, okay, the lion's going to get him, they ain't going to find him, they ain't going to be able to do no autopsy or nothing. What if the friends set him up, huh? That's something to think about. Now, I'm not saying they did, and hopefully they feel bad about their friend being killed, and hopefully they wake up and say, nah, no more poaching, I'm done. But a lot of them know that there's always some type of chance that something like that happens. So I doubt it. They may be out there poaching the next week. They may just find a new preserve park and go out there. But yeah, that's a good question. What if his friends did that, man? What if that was really a setup? Because that has happened on the news before where a guy and his friends going out there fishing. Next thing you know, one of the guys don't come back, supposedly eaten by an alligator. Then next thing you know, the friend and the guy's wife is shacking up. Okay, and then the cops investigate, life insurance was involved. Okay, it was all planned out where hubby wasn't coming back. All right, so that's definitely a good question, man. All right, next, did the elephant kill him first or was he still alive when the lions got there? To tell you the truth, I don't know about that. I think the elephant did probably kill him first or definitely incapacitated him where he couldn't move and the lions came, they tasted that blood and that was it. The pride just took it from there. They didn't even have to hunt for it, or even hyenas, but they said lions, so, maybe he still had a pulse or something like that. I don't know where his friends was. They couldn't find him once he got hit, so, but like the other person said, what if they set him up? All right, next question. How does the elephant sneak up on a hunter on the lookout for prey? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, you out there, you the one that's doing the hunting. So how you get snuck up on like that, if it's in an open safari type of environment? Now, I'm not sure if they was blocked by trees or vegetation or what. I don't know what the park looked like. I'm not a hunter, so I've never been to those types of parks. Okay, but for that man to get snuck up on like that, he was either under the influence or he stumbled across something at night and he spooked the elephant. The elephant just came running and did what he had to do. So definitely shout out to the elephant for at least saving a rhino in the long run, because that's what those guys was out there for. They was out there to kill rhinos. So, shout out to the elephant for helping his brethren out there. You know what I mean? And all right, last question. High Quest, that's a horrible way to go. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely a horrible way to go. It's a crazy way to go, and definitely rest in peace to dude. Some people grew up on that hunting, poaching lifestyle, which I don't agree on, but he was just doing what he do out there. And yeah, it's just crazy how it went out. You out there hunting, all right, let's go shoot something. All right, boys, come on. As soon as you get out there, hold on, where'd Bill go? I don't know. He just went over there to the side. I don't see him, though. Next thing you know, 5 hours later, Bill still ain't come back. I think he got. Yeah, let's pack it up and go tell somebody. And it's like, wow, now y'all want to pack it up, huh? Y'all out there supposed to be killing, but one of y'all got killed. Now y'all want to warn the proper authorities of what, of what y'all really was doing out there. But anyway, definitely rest in peace to dude. I'm sorry it went down like that. And hopefully this message will get to other poachers and be like, hey, let me stop poaching, people. That's what this message is really about and what the story is really about. Leave the animals alone. Stop poaching. Okay. If you want to sign up to those areas where they sign up for hunters to catch some of these animals, where the community or villages is in danger, and they signing up hunters to come out and catch some of these animals. Sign up for something like that where it's legal and you're doing it for a cause, for a purpose, to save human lives from being snatched up by animals that's invading the community. Sign up for that. But as far as just going out there to make a quick mint, to put this animal on your cabin wall, nah, stop it, folks. So definitely, if you're a poacher and you're out there listening, please just leave that alone, man. There's other ways to have your fun. Okay, but anyway, that's our story, people. I want y'all to stay safe out there. And don't forget, hit the like button, share button, subscribe button. We got a lot of videos that we already uploaded with different topics. Okay, and we got plenty of more videos to come. Some topics a little bit sadder than others, but we try to just report the news as we come around to it. And we like to discuss the cases, how we like to discuss the cases. So, yeah, definitely. Make sure you tune in next time. We got more topics to come, and y'all people stay safe. All right, one.